Good evening. It is time to do my hair. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome. I don't know why I did that. I have not even seen She's a Man in so long. Anyways, if you are new here, nice to meet you. My name is Mira. And if you're back, welcome back. I missed you so much. It's glad to see you again. It's good to see you again. Oh, it's okay. It's a Monday night. You know what I'm saying? We made it through Monday. It's crazy because I text people in the morning like, oh, Monday, Sometimes I can't even say, I hope you have a great Monday. I'm like, one, I don't really want to tell you what kind of day you want to have. You know what I'm saying? You get to decide that. But then two, it's like, why am I about to sit over here and say good day? I'm not saying that we can't think of, every day as a great day, but let's just be honest, it's Monday. It's Monday. And if your Monday has been great, that's amazing. Today has also been great for me. Sometimes Monday can be a little scary, but just have patience with me. I will get through this. I don't have too much time, like I said, because I'm trying to go to sleep, and I have a 36-minute run tomorrow, and then I have back and by, which is becoming one of my favorite days at the gym. But no, I'm probably not going to go into too much detail. I do want to have another video where I go into more detail about my hair and all the steps. I kind of really just wanted to chit chat, as I always want to. I wanted to just chit chat about things that are going on with my hair right now. Yeah, I need to just get some things off my chest because my hair, me and her have just been tussling. But as far as products, we will be using the Camille Rose Hydrate. I started using this about, I want to say a month or 2 months ago. I love it a lot. My hair loves it. It's very hydrating. You also don't need a lot. I know it's like this little bottle, and Camille Rose tends to be on the pricier side. If you're looking at other natural hair brands, to me, she tends to be on the pricier side for what sometimes people are willing to spend. I love her twisting butter as well. That one runs about $20. To be honest, I don't know what other twisting butters run for, because when I found Camille Rose, I stuck with her. That was it. I have tried maybe 2 other twisting butters, but I've been with Camille Rose since college, so she's not going anywhere. The Custard that I'm using, because I'm probably going to just do a quick little shingle. It's going to be real quick. It's not going to be that detailed because, like I said, I still need to diffuse it and go to bed. This is the Custard from Kinky Curly. The wrapper is not on, but you can see it on this. I usually do leave this. I usually do use this leave-in. I just need to slow down. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna, Mira, slow down. Take your time. Don't need to, take your time. But this is the one that I usually use. I don't not like it. I just find that this one is extremely hydrating for my hair. She is too. It's before I got my hair colored, I probably would have used this one the most, but lately she's been my star. And then we will be using the Sacred Oil tonight, and then the S drops before I go to bed. Hold on. I haven't been as consistent as I'd like to be, so I'm definitely going to try to use those once a day this entire week. Sometimes I can get up to 2-3 times. I have it on the sink, so now I'm you see it. That's how my sink is. My sink is very full right now because I'm you need to see all the products that you need to use. So we're just going to get started. Let me see. Ooh. I love wrapping it in just a random t-shirt. I find that it doesn't dry my hair out as much if you were to wrap it with just a towel. Let me put my Apple Watch on because I most definitely am trying to get my standing hours. Sometimes I think that it's broken because I'm sweetie, I definitely was standing more of the day. I probably should section this off. And then also, I'm going to use my As I Am Jamaican Castor Oil Spray just in case I need a little some because it has been in that t-shirt for a little bit. Let me grab some tools to be able to tackle it. Okay. Very, very hydrated. I'll let y'all know what products I use in the shower. probably towards the end just because I want to make sure this is at least styled first. I am going to section her off. I usually don't, but I'm trying to help myself out tonight because I already know I can sometimes get lost in doing my hair, and then next thing you know I'm here for about 2 hours, and I do not have 2 hours tonight, guys. Alrighty. No, right now I've been feeling a little bit of a struggle with my hair as far as doing it, figuring out what I like anymore, and I haven't had the patience to really deal with my hair, and I think that's why the health of my hair has declined. Last week I went to go get a silk press just because I wanted it to be easy maintenance for the week, and I didn't want to have to worry about, you know, detangling it. I didn't want to have to even sit and go through my whole hair routine because I just didn't have the time last week. So I was just like, I needed a trim anyway, so why not? A little history about my hair. I went natural my sophomore year let's go back. I was relaxed for most of my life up until sophomore year of high school. I kind of let my relaxer go longer than it usually does. And I kind of was just like, let's just not get a relaxer again. Mind you, I was always getting a relaxer. Like all of my sisters, we always had a relaxer. We always had middle part straight, real cute. So it kind of came up very randomly that I wanted to go natural. I failed miserably. The first year, Mira, do plus talk. We gonna see how this really works out tonight, guys. But the first year, like I said, I failed miserably. I feel as though I treated, mind you, no one else in my family was really, well, no, 2 of my cousins were natural, but other than that, you didn't have a lot of the natural hair content. I didn't know what I was doing, so I treated my natural hair the same way that I treated my relaxed hair, and I found out after a year that was not valid. My sister was trying to do my hair, and she was just like, Samira, you need to go to the hair shop. And my dad was like, Mira, just go make an appointment with Scuba. And I was like, all right. So I go get my hair done, and she cuts it up to like here. I had that much damage. I was walking around looking like Dora. I ran in the house, and my dad was like, what is wrong with you? Because I was crying. And he was like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, do you not see my hair? I look like Dora. Oh my gosh. And I was used to my hair being, you know, a decent length. And so, that was way too much. We are using, also, by the way, sorry, I'm a little jumper, so sometimes I can do that. I will learn, but that's just me. We are going to do creams, or not creams, we're gonna do the leave-in conditioner, and then we're gonna do this, and then put the oil on top of it. But no, I was in the house looking like Dora, and definitely crying. So then I decided to go back to get a relaxer. A little bit after that, I was like, Mira, let's try again. I did more research, and by that time, you know, all the natural hair girlies were popping out, the ones that had the like big loopy curls, but they were making more products. And so I convinced myself, I was like, let's just do it. So I ended up doing it. I didn't cut all my hair off. I just trimmed the perm out slowly, and my hair definitely went through a lot of stages. Fast forward to 2020, I was in my room, and it was about, I want to say 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 a.m., something like that. And I called my best friend, and I had scissors, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And she's like, Mira, I put the scissors down, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, and I cut one piece off, and I was like, ah! And I'm sitting over there like, Mira, what are you doing? Now, it was a pandemic. We were all inside. We were all going little bonkers, you know what I'm saying? I never ever thought in a million years that I'd be the person to cut all my hair off, but I did. I didn't do it all at one time. I basically cut some of it, I cut it probably like to here, and then later on I tried to give myself some trim. I don't know why. It's like at that point, Mira, please learn to put the scissors down. But I tried to give myself a trim, and I ended up with bald spots. My friend was like, you need to go to see a barber. Went to go see a barber. He was like, we're gonna shave this down. And I was like, Okay. And that's when, yeah, I cut literally like he cut it all the way down, and that was what kind of like started that. I grew it out, and eventually I was like, let's try color. Mind you, I never ever did anything with my hair that would damage my curls. After I went natural, I would get my hair straightened maybe once or twice a year max. Other than that, I just was fully natural. So I never really wanted to play with color. I didn't want to do it because everyone said that it would damage your curls, but I had just cut my hair bald, so did I really care at that point? But I ended up trying the color, which I liked, but then it grew out later. Mistake again. I was like, let me cut out the blonde myself. It's like, Mira, when are you going to stop doing things yourself? Okay, you are not a DIY girly. I can be, but not when it comes to my hair. But you know how the story goes. I tried to cut it out. It looked a mess. I had to go back to the barber. He had to shave it bald again. So that was about 2021. And now I've been growing my hair out ever since. 2 years ago, 2023, around Thanksgiving. I know I'm still in the same spot because, like I said, I struggle at multitasking, but I really want to, you know, chit chat. So maybe that's more important to me. I decided to try color because I had always did colored braids, and I like color braids. So I was just like, Mira, how about we just try to go with color? I did it. I ended up loving it. But now the struggle was I treated my color treated hair like I would just treat my natural hair, and it was eating me up. I did not learn that color treated hair required different products, different styling, and definitely way more maintenance. So within that first year, the color was eating me up, child. That color, she was working her way up. And my hair split off a lot. It was very damaged. Even now, the back of my hair, if you can see it, let me try to zoom in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm done. It's a little, okay, let's see. It's a little broken off. I'll also show y'all the perimeter of my hair. I did a video of it before I got in the shower, but we are kind of like working on that. I started doing protein treatments and other things after learning that I do love my hair colored. I just need to learn how to do it colored and keep it healthy colored, which has been a learning curve. But last year I decided again to dye it, and it's been this color. I need to go back and do it, but that's kind of just like a little background with what's been going on with my natural hair. Yeah, I think this is like the max that I'm gonna do. Just kind of like let it be whatever it's gonna be this week. Right now, my current struggle is that I don't always have the time anymore to do my natural hair the way that I feel like I used to do it. I used to be able to carve out 4 or 5 hours to do my hair. And honestly, life just looks very different for me. And that's not always possible for me. And even if it is possible for me, sometimes, more often than not, I'm way too tired. I think that doing my hair, it used to be way more healing and therapeutic for me to do it. But now it seems like it's more of a chore. And I think the other thing is I need to relearn my hair the same way I had to relearn it when I got color, the same way I had to relearn it when it was growing out from being a bald woman. I had to relearn it, and I haven't had the patience to relearn it. The other thing that I'm struggling with is styling. My hair is kind of just like different lengths right now, and also the shape of it is really different because the front of it is way more loose, and then of course like the middle you start getting curlier, and I don't like the shape, and I haven't loved the styles that I've been doing. I did a twist out. I've been doing my wash and goes. I've been doing like the mini twists. The mini twists made me feel like a little child. Not gonna lie. They were cute for a good week, but then they frizzed up, and after that I didn't like them. And that's just what I find to be true for a lot of the styles I've been trying to do in my hair, but that's kind of the main things. It's time A lot of it is time. A lot of it is not knowing what styles I like and also needing to relearn my hair. I've been trying to think of ways to deal with those different issues. One of them being get back on a regular schedule with my hair. I used to be able to say, hey, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day it is, this is the day we're gonna do our hair, and kind of make sure like I schedule things around that. I need to get back to having that and not it being a chore, but really just saying this is the day we're gonna do it and carve out time for it, because what will happen is if I don't, something will come up or I'll just get lazy, and next thing you know, I'm like 7-8 days without washing it and conditioning it. And then when I finally do, it's a mess. Like I have to detangle it more. Usually more of my hair is falling out, and it's just not, it's not a healthy way of, it's not a healthy way of keeping my hair. So that definitely is something I want to get back to doing. Most likely it will be on Sundays as my hair day, which is just, I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Maybe later on it'll change, but for right now, I'm thinking that Sundays will be the day that I do my hair. The other thing is I need to probably switch up some of the methods that I'm using to do my hair. Like right now, I'm trying the method that they have for people who have low porosity hair. I usually just be putting the products in sometimes. And now with my hair, of course, my hair has been color treated for the past 2 years. It definitely requires a different process to me just to make sure that my hair is hydrated. The color eats your hair up. My hair be dry. I be having to work harder to make sure that she stays moisturized. So I definitely want to look back and see what it is that I'm doing. I want to make sure it's a good method for color treated hair, whatever it is that I decide to do. And then also just playing around with different styles, you know, playing around with what size twist I like in my hair, playing around with different rod sets, roller sets, all the different things, because I'm used to just twist outs and wash and goes. But like I said, I haven't been liking them recently. So part of it is just that I need to learn patience, and also that it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out what I like. And in order to figure out what I like, I need to be willing to play around with different styles. I just got some rollers because I've been seeing more of the girlies do the roller sets. So I definitely will try that in the next couple of weeks to see maybe if that's better suited for me. I miss getting my hair straightened because sometimes I just like the look of when my hair is straight. My struggle with having straight hair for me is how much I go to the gym. And not even just the gym, when I go on runs. The fact that I live in Raleigh, keeping hair straight for me, and my hair's not even used to really being straight like that, it just is way harder. That silk press lasted me probably like 2 days, if that. And I've tried the different bands on my hair. I've tried other things, but it just doesn't necessarily work for me. I think if I were to have like a special occasion that I wanted to have my hair straight for, of course, and I can do it then, but I just have to know that it's not gonna last when I start going back to the gym. And I have to be okay with that. Another thing that I definitely wanna do is looking into the products that I'm currently using and seeing if they're actually helping or if they're hurtful for my hair. I've been using a lot of the same products since college. I don't really change up too much other than that leave-in conditioner. And of course, the Sacred Oil is new. I don't really change up too much when it comes to the products. I kind of stick to what I know. With color, I was using the same shampoos and conditioners. I decided to switch to a color-treated shampoo and conditioner. I still do rotate in some of those old conditioners, but I do enjoy having the color treated shampoo because I feel like it does help extend my hair a lot. It's from, who's it from? I want to say it's from Redken. It's literally called their Color Stay Extend Magnetics or something like that. I'll show y'all a picture of it. Wait, what am I doing? Let me put the leave-in conditioner on it first. But changing up some of my products if I need to that will definitely be helpful, because maybe I'm not using what's good for color treated hair. And if so, then I need to switch them out, because we are trying to go for healthy hair. Some of the things that I've told myself I will not be doing in the next few months, just while I figure out my hair and also trying to get it back to a healthier state, mainly around the perimeter of my hair. And then also, like I said, like the back of it, I'm going to put in pictures of that. I won't be getting any braids for the time being. I had a few different scary situations with braids. I think that they were taking my edges out left and right. The braids were. It just wasn't helpful. I wanted something easy during the holidays. So I was like, yeah, let me get braids. But now I'm kind of dealing with the consequences of doing that, i.e., a lot of random bald patches along the perimeter of my hair, which I'm not used to. The other one was for my birthday in October. I did have a sew-in. I am not used to, like I said, straightening my hair that much. I feel like I was trying to keep my hair matched, and so I was straightening it probably way more than I usually do. And then just in general, like I said, I haven't been on a good routine, so my hair detangles up a lot, and that is definitely not useful. So, ooh, 1 second, something on my hand. But no, those are some of the things that I'm not going to be doing. I'm not going to do the braids. I did low-key want to sew in when I get back to Chicago, but I don't think that I'm actually going to go through with it, because it would probably hurt me more at this point to have one. And I would probably only want it for a few of the concerts that I'm having. So other than that, I'm just like, Mira, you wouldn't actually need to get a sew-in. I probably just want to figure out what cute styles I want to do with my natural hair that I can actually like. But in the meantime, I am definitely pausing the braids. I'm pausing even like tight ponytails, tight styles. I'm trying to do more low maintenance things to my hair, just because I think that will help as well. Some of the things that I will keep doing though for my hair, because I do think that there are things I do well for my hair. What am I looking for? Oh, it's right. It was right in front of me. I'm getting a little sleepy. I will continue to put in deep conditioners that are hydrating my hair, and also putting them under the dryer. That's been extremely helpful. I have the dryer from Sally's Beauty. I'll show y'all which one it is. It's like the hooded one. And I see the girlies do that all the time. And I do it when I go to the beauty shop. So I was just like, Mira, you might as well invest in it and get one. I think it was about $120. It wasn't too much, saying that I'm going to reuse it, obviously, until it goes out. But I will definitely keep doing that in the rotation. To have the deep conditioner and let all of that just sit in my hair under the heat is way more helpful. Before, I was kind of just like waiting in the shower 10 minutes while I did something else. And the heat is able to really get in there the way that it needs to be. I put like a cap on it, and then I just be chilling, reading my magazines or being on my phone. I do it for about 20 minutes, and then I wash everything out. I've definitely seen a difference there. I will continue to section my hair in the shower to make sure that the product is touching all areas that it needs. Before, I wouldn't really section it, and honestly, that would complicate it more for me, because then you have to make sure that, you know, you're actually conditioning most parts, and you don't always know if you just have your hair all over the place and you're just running it through. Having it sectioned off ensures that I get to all sections of my hair. So I'll definitely keep doing that. I will keep the color treated conditioner and shampoo in my rotation, only because I do think that it helps extend the color. Because of stress and, you know, different things in life, I don't think that I'll be dyeing my hair as often as I want. So I definitely want to have something that helps keep the color for a little bit longer. I knew that after everything with my mom, my hair was struggling, because, you know, grief is grief is something. I don't really know how to describe grief, but when it came to my hair, I definitely was stressed out. I mean, who wouldn't be, you know, when you're dealing with the loss of a parent? But during that time, I was barely maintaining my hair. I mean, I was barely, you know, I give a lot of grace to myself during that time. I only say all that to say my hair was definitely stressed out a lot. And so dyeing it was not something that I wanted to do. I ended up dyeing it a few months later, but it's been almost 6 months since then, and I'll probably still give it a little bit more. I mean, I don't like that it's so dark, but at the same time, I want my hair to be healthy. And if that means my hair has a little bit more bounce back time before I put more bleach in it, I'll give it that. But I am excited. I'm excited for, you know, the process of relearning my hair. I love natural hair. When I went natural, I knew I wasn't going to go back. Sometimes I think about my relaxer just because it was so easy. You don't have to do all the things that you do for natural hair. That's just the honest truth. Whenever people make natural hair seem like it is the easiest thing in the world, I'm like, who are you convincing? Because no, it's not. And that's not a bad thing. It's not like it's bad work to do. I don't really mind it being more than, of course, like just natural hair, or I don't mind the energy that is required for natural hair. Sometimes I do, just because like right now life looks a little different. Life looks very different for me. So I don't always have the time and the patience that I used to have, but still I would prefer that, and I would prefer my natural hair over my relaxed hair any day. I just need to relearn it and figure out what I like on myself. Sometimes I do feel, actually no, I don't feel childish. It's more of just like I know I look. It's a certain look. Like when I was wearing my mini twist, they were just so fluffy for me. And part of that is also relearning what size twists go right with my hair and all of those things. So it's a lot of relearning. I'm not, hold on, let's section this off. Somehow, some way I moved over to this side. I be yapping. My hair is so highlighted though. It's all these, I don't know what color I'm going to put in there because I kind of want to keep some of those highlights. I like them a lot, but no, I'm just going through it with my hair right now, but I am hopeful that it'll turn around. I always love to give my natural hair a million chances just because I really do love being a natural hair girly. I love my curls. My curls are gorgeous, and I love my big fro. I love everything about being natural. I truly do. I just know that right now I'm struggling. And I know that I won't be struggling forever with it. It's just going to take me a little bit of time, and that's okay. I'm willing to put in the work that is needed to get my hair back on track. I know that with doing more low manipulation styles and also not getting any braids and any sew-ins will definitely help me regrow the perimeter of my hair. That's also where the sacred drops come in handy because I've heard so many great things about the sacred drops. So I'm excited to see what they'll look like after I use them consistently. I know I haven't been consistent, so there's that. But my hair is a process, and all of our hair is. I'm curious as to how other people are feeling about their natural hair right now, because sometimes I know that I'm not the only one who's feeling it. It's just that sometimes, you know, you think that you are, but no, I'm just struggling. Also, if you have any cute style suggestions, let me know. I don't really know how to do a roller set. I've been looking up a lot of things. I don't think that they're probably that difficult. It's more of the method you use probably to do a roller set. But yeah, I probably will do a roller set next and just take time to figure out what it is that I like. I know that I'll do it and my hair will thrive after, but thank y'all for being here and coming with me through this little chit chat. I'll definitely show y'all what my hair looks like after. I'm gonna get to doing this half of it, and then I'll show y'all the products and everything. I just know it is already, it's 10 o'clock, so I need to hurry it up. But thank you guys a lot for just hanging out with me. And I'm definitely gonna give y'all a full hair vlog because I love talking about hair. I really do. So I'm gonna give y'all a full hair vlog. I just couldn't do it tonight because I am on a time crunch. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Real quick before I go to bed. So this is the Redken line that I was talking about that I use. I use the shampoo and also the conditioner. I also have my handy dandy Camille Rose. This is the conditioner I use sometimes too. I kind of just pair them together. And then Hydro Rush, hydration. Amika. Look, I love it. The Hydro Rush. This, enough can't be said about this mask. I absolutely love it. My next second favorite is Shea Moisture Manuka Honey. I also do love that one, but those are the products that I used in the shower. And yeah, I can go over other products that I use in another in-depth tutorial. I just wanted to do a little quick chit chat. So I'll talk to y'all later. I've said that about 5 times. It's okay. It's okay. I want to give y'all an update on what my hair was looking like. It is Wednesday, so it's been a couple of days and now it is dry. And these are what the curls are looking like. Very full, very fluffy, how I like it. So I'm really, really happy, and I hope that it lasts me throughout the rest of the week. I'll be using the As I Am to refresh it throughout the week. But yes, I want to give y'all an update. So she's very cute, and I'm very happy that it came out the way I wanted it to. Thank y'all for watching this hair vlog again, and I will see y'all next time.